There is a notice of hearing. Additional impute notice.
I place the
Hearing.
no, wait.
So there is a notice.
3 he is yet to argue, but then you intimated the court.
They have issued a notice for hearing, and the date of hearing is fixed.
No, those hearings will not have been postponed. We have been
Then postponed. If
Milord,
it is postponed, then postponed.
Milord,
Has further date been given?
No. No.
Postponed, sine die.
Postponed.
Sine die.
Why we often
সাইনেটাইড জিজ্ঞেস করছি সাইনেটাইন কি জিজ্ঞেস
No, it will be communicated later.
may I answer?
Yes, yes.
জোসেফ জান শুনতে চাই তো
Milord,
Sorry.
an email has been received indicating that owing to unforeseen circumstances, the hearing stands postponed, nothing else.
So till at least we can take it that till the hearing is given to you all, no steps will be taken by them.
Now, Milord, if they have completed, Milord, may I just add 2-3 things. First is, Milord, insofar as my matter is concerned, I adopt what my senior has submitted. Apart from that, Milord, I'm tempted to add, Milord, I'm being led by Mr. Mukherjee. I'm indicating to your lordship, Milord, he is slightly indisposed, Milord. He has requested, Milord, if a date, Milord, apropos what the state says. But prima facie, Milord, the foundation here is, Milord, on the entire thing, the foundation is wrong, illegal. The illegal assumption of jurisdiction by the NGT is also in question in my writ petition. I have specifically challenged Vishnupada Pakira's order because Vishnupada Pakira, Milord, my senior placed the paragraph where a committee has been constituted. The committee could not be constituted by a bench which has illegally assumed jurisdiction.
Why don't you prefer appeal?
No, there is no question of an appeal, Milord. I have come by way of a writ petition. Milord, please see, Milord, please see Goa Foundation's judgment once. Your lordship has seen Goa Foundation. Milord, apart from anything else, Milord, in Goa Foundation, please kindly take the trouble to paragraph 46. Paragraph 46. Milord, it begins with Mr. Joshi lays some emphasis on Rule 3 and Section 4 to suggest that it is the chairperson who decides the distribution of business of the tribunal amongst members of the tribunal sitting at different places. The argument is misconceived. If there are multiple benches in one zone, then it is for the chairperson to distribute work between such local benches, just as the chief justice or presiding judge of any court distributes work between the multiple benches of the court over which he presides. The rule does not mean that the chairperson can randomly cherry pick matters from any bench and withdraw them to himself or to a bench over which he presides. Pausing here. This matter, Vishnupada Pakira's matter, was always heard by a 2-judge NGT bench in Kolkata, in Eastern Zonal bench. Suddenly, Milord, we have appended the notices in my writ petition. Suddenly, Milord, notices started coming that a 5-judge bench will, Milord, suddenly, Milord, the 5-judge bench took over this matter. Why? When? For what reason? No one knows. And this 5-judge bench assumes jurisdiction. First of all, 5-judge bench has been pointed out by my learned senior, Milord. Absolutely correct. 5-judge bench not conceived in the act. Not conceived. Even number is the only, Milord, conception permitted by the NGT Act. 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever. But it cannot have 3 because it cannot outnumber. Milord, the sentence in paragraph 35 is it cannot outnumber, Milord, the expert members or the judicial members cannot outnumber each one of them. That is one aspect of the matter. Now, this 5-judge bench, upon cherry picking, Milord, this particular matter, suddenly decided to take over it, decide the matter once for all, rightly, wrongly, and then sets up a committee. That committee is constituted by a bench which per se does not have jurisdiction. So the foundation again is wrong. And this committee, whichever has been constituted, that committee has apparently taken some, we do not know what has happened. Some notices have been received. We have responded to it by suggesting that give us papers. We have also taken the points regarding, Milord, jurisdiction, everything. No minutes, nothing has been furnished to us insofar as my clients are concerned. Nothing. Nothing has been furnished to us. There is no mapping. Your lordship may note it, Milord, our specific cases. There is no mapping. I am not troubling your lordship with that. But prima facie, no exercise has been contemplated or acted by any of the committees. The Coastal Zonal Management Authority in West Bengal, not acted. There is no mapping. Which hotel is in violation of what, as my senior has pointed out, no one knows. Now, my lord, in the given facts, now, my lord, what happens is my duty, my lord, as a counsel to appear, my lord, in my matter, there is a subsequent development, my lord, which also, my lord, everyone knows.
Names of certain hotels are
Yeah,
mentioned in
that is
the-
in that matter, in Vishnu Padu.
Yes, yes.
Now, my lord, kindly visualize. Some of the hotels were represented by us. There is no doubt about it. Now, my lord, these hotels, whether they are in violation or not, a committee has been constituted by an illegal bench.
No, that I have
My lord,
followed.
that apart, my lord, what I am respectfully submitting, now a suo motu matter comes up before the tribunal in 2024. The petitioner does not remain represented before the tribunal. The tribunal assumes jurisdiction of that matter, and, my lord, in the light of Vishnu Pada Pakhira, that is 2022 order, May 2022 order, directs the state report compliance. And whatever action today is being taken, and the basis is wrong, the foundation is wrong, the foundation is without jurisdiction, and entire thing, according to me, in my humble submission, as we have, my lord, Mr. Mukherjee has also requested us, it's quorum non juris, my lord, it's a nullity. So therefore, your lordship will kindly, my lord, not, the state has to not only stay, it cannot proceed even an inch. And my, apart from any other prayer, I have also an additional prayer. In the month of December, we are, you know, the state has to report compliance before the NGT in the other matter. Your lordship will kindly stay the proceedings, the main proceedings altogether. The proceedings cannot proceed, my lord, because the proceedings is proceeding on the basis of an order made by a 5-judge bench, which is illegal,
And tell me one thing,
my lord.
the impugned order that has been placed, it mentions about illegal construction, where the constructions made pursuant to any sanction granted by
Yes,
any
yes, yes.
authority.
All permissions taken from every possible authority, starting from the sanctioning authority to, my lord, the pollution authority. We have set up plants, my lord, effluent treatment plants, ETPs, everything is there.
No, no, for the purpose of construction, not for the
Yeah,
purpose
for the,
of
yes,
yes,
100%.
yes.
All
the
permissions are.
yes.
municipality
Look,
and everything.
Exactly, that's the reason I was saying, Lord, just one,
Sorry, sir.
that where you have identified, it is a omnibus cannot be said. They have omnibussly the order. Milord, I will go by the order impugned. Nothing has been, Milord, said. Then I can give an answer. Milord, the problem I just, Milord, which I, if you read the entire things, and ultimately, which will come, whether the consent has been granted by the appropriate board or not. Correct, Milord? Consent now, if a lordship just can't come to just.
Page 88, your friend has shown,
Hmm.
there is a chart
Uh,
where it mentions about an inspection being conducted in 2021, not once, but in several occasions.
Hmm.
Page 96, that is annexure 2,
Hmm.
it mentions about an inspection, and these are the hotels which have been identified, not yet obtained CFO, not produced the CFO.
Milord,
So
exactly,
you
I
all
was
knew
telling
it.
that. I was telling. They are saying I have not obtained. We are saying 60 applications are pending. They are not disposing. That is the whole problem. Question is, if I am.
কথা বলো না, please.
The question is, Milord, whether I am entitled to get it. You may reject it. I don't mind. I can challenge. But do something. You are not issuing the licenses. That is consent certificate. And you are saying, no, I have not obtained.
Hmm.
How can there be two standards, Milord? How can there be two standards? They are saying kindly come to this order, page 131. See, at a glance, whatever, Milord, at a glance, if we see this whole thing, at a glance, to prejudice anybody, these facts are very bad for us, no doubt. Read, Milord, paragraph 2. The rest 120 hotels out of total 143 as so and so lie on the seaward side within CRZ 2 or in the periphery of CRZ 1A and CRZ 1B. Therefore, the operation of this hotel, etc., is not on compliance with the CRJ notification as amended. Kindly mark it the CRJ. Where is that notification so far West Bengal is concerned? When this notification has been made? If the notification has been made, my lord, in 2018, my construction was in 2008, can it be given a retrospective effect? One of the important questions. Nobody is deciding, just everybody is just looking into the top of the fact, finished. Where is that notification? When I have constructed?
Is there a notification?
Now, kindly read this, just I will see. Appropriate action as deemed fit and proper and taken so far CRJ free from encroachment as observed from the hotel established operated. CRJ. However, kindly see now. It may be mentioned 49 hotel out of the 100 had been granted consent to operate. There were 120 you are saying. Later on you are coming. No, these 43 have been granted. 49. And what I have submitted to your lords, I have submitted 50 to 60 applications for the consent to operate is pending for adjudication for years after years. Am I responsible?
Lordship, only one thing.
Is there the CRZ regulation?
Yes, there is a regulation. It is categorized into 3 zones. Zone subject to correction. I don't, because I don't have the hard copy of the brief subject to correction. That these are the very sensitive zones where it's a where the high tide zone is there.
Where is
But
the
consent-
notification?
I don't have it with
Illegal
me,
is-
Lordship. I will
Does it exist in
Yes.
respect of West
Yes,
Bengal?
yes. That
Does.
check on that.
My lord, that's
As
the
of
whole,
now, I'm not commenting.
that's
whether-
the whole problem. CRJ notification after that identification. What is the CRJ 1? What is the CRJ 2? What is the CRJ 3? That work has not been undertaken in the West Bengal.
Very well.
One thing that consent
Let
to
a
operate,
comprehensive affidavit comes.
Yes.
consent to operate comes later part. Whether the hotel can be built or not, that is the primary question to be decided.
I was inquiring as to whether the construction itself is in accordance with
Correct.
law, whether any permission has been.
Correction.
My lord, if
What is the Union of India stand?
Union of India will only before taking that point, your article is page 21, what they have stated. If it is found, my lord, that is illegal order, constitution of the committee, they are challenging the ultravirus. They have stated ultravirus. The pair is also there, and they have not made party.
Who has not been made party?
Members the.
Solicitor General.
Are-
case-
Ultravirus of
section has
what?
not been taken.
Or here in Millard, your article is.
Ultravirus of what?
No, Millard, I'm only submitting Millard, the ultravirus, the rules are ultravirus, that's it.
Where is that mentioned?
Your article is page 21, middle portion.
Middle portion. Where?
The order dated such and such does not provide for the mandate automatic demolition against chairman such and such without specific mandate. The order without jurisdiction ultravirus. The
Order
policy-
is ultravirus.
Ultravirus.
Order.
No, the law has not been challenged.
Your lordship paired Millard, your can see the pair. Pair. Pair E.
না আপনি কি ওদের আপনি কি জানেন
Submission is that the CRZ notification is not there. So the
Yes, it is
question of its
the
ultravirus.
specific
Declares
pleading
that-
is there in both the petitions.
So the question of declaring it ultravirus doesn't arise if it doesn't exist at all.
It is instruction is necessary to produce the record, Millard. The central question.
Very well, please come. Item number 2 and 3 will be separate orders. Give me the file of item number 3. Item number 2. Item number 2, please take down. The notice dated 11th November 2024, issued by the chairman, district level committee of WBCZMA
only since
and district magistrate and collector Purva Mednipur, directing all stakeholders to demolish and clean the illegal construction within 20th of November 2024 by the hotels slash resorts and homestays in Mandarmoni, Purbo Mednipur in terms of the order of
পরেরটা কেউ করেছে।
the National Green Tribunal
That means
in OA number 134/2015/EZ dated 2nd May 2022
ট্রাইব্যুনালের পাঠাবে সে। শুনছি।
is impugned herein. Stop. Primary contention of the
না, না, এখনো
petitioner is that the CRZ notification in respect of the state of West Bengal is yet to be published. Stop. In the absence of the CRZ regulation, the same cannot be identified. Stop. Paragraph. Next contention is that the NJT could not have delegated its authority to adjudicate upon a committee. Stop. Paragraph. Further submission is that the cause of action arose long back, and as per the National Green Tribunal Act 2010, the constructions made by the petitioner could not have been directed to be demolished at such a late stage. Stop. Paragraph. The constitution of the NGT in passing the order dated 2nd May 2022 has been challenged. Stop. It has been submitted that any order passed by an authority dehoors the provision of law is coram non judice, and no step can be taken in compliance of the same. Paragraph. The matter is yet to be heard. Stop. The parties are to make formal arguments. Stop. As there is an immediate threat of demolition of the construction which are used by the petitioner for running their business. Accordingly, the interim order praying stay of operation of the impugned notice is allowed. Stop. The impugned notice dated 11th November 2024 shall not be given effect to till 13th of December 2024 or until further order, whichever is earlier. Stop. The respondents are directed to file a report with regard to the averments made in the writ petition by 4th of December and serve copy upon the learned advocate representing the petitioner. List the matter on 10th of December.